How to make a simple tic-tac-toe game using C++. Part 1. First, open your preferred IDE. Begin by setting up the basic structure of a C++ program, including its essential components. Now, let's create a 2D array of characters with dimensions 3 by 3 and name it board. This 2D array is used to represent the game board, where each element of the array represents a cell on the board that can contain a character. Here, we will use a blank character for an empty cell. After that, let's use cout to output the board in the console. We will also put this line for the design of our board. Cut this part and, above the main function, let's create a method with a void return type. Let's name it display board and put a parameter asking for a 2D array of characters. Inside this method, let's paste the code that we cut earlier. Call this method inside the main function. Now, for the user input, let's initialize a while loop that will continue until the user inputs a valid value. Inside it, let's declare an int variable and name it player choice. This will serve as the container for the user's input. Now, let's ask the user for input and read it with the help of the sin function. After that, let's create a method with a void return type, name it playAt, and let's put parameters asking for a 2D array of characters, the user's input, and the symbol they are playing. Inside this, let's initialize a switch statement. Inside the switch statement, let's put a condition for each case when the user inputs a number from 1 to 9. Screenshot this for your reference as it will serve as your guide for every index on the board. In each case, put a symbol on that index and then use the break statement. Follow this logic for the other cases. Call this method inside the main function and provide all the required parameters. Now, let's add an if statement to check if the input is greater than 0 and less than 10. If this condition is true, then execute the method. Also, place this method inside the while loop. If the if statement is false, then output an error message. And include a break statement to stop the loop. Now, let's initialize another while loop for our AI. Afterward, declare a library called cstdlib to use the ran function. Declare an int variable and name it imove. Then, put this code here to generate a random number. Cut this variable and place it outside of the loop, along with the player choice variable. Now, put an if statement to check if imove is not equal to player choice. If this condition is true, execute the playIt method, providing all the required parameters. And then include a break statement to stop the loop. We will add another loop. That's all for today. If you found this video helpful, please consider giving it a like. If this video gets 1.5 thousand likes, I will make the part 2.